We're live.
Yay! We're live. It worked. So we just wait for a few people, and that's good while I get Instagram hopefully playing nicely with us. I wonder if I take it out of the case if it not be so rocky. Nobody's on yet. This is where we can like sing a dance and nobody will know. And oh wait, we got a couple. No dancing. Blackmail. Hey guys, we're getting set up.
Lots of new stuff. Lots of pretties. Hi, Sandra. How are you?
All right. Hey, everybody. Oh, I bet it won't let me log in and watch my own live on Instagram from my own account.
Probably not. I don't know if
Because that would be way too easy. We got a lot of new stuff, much of stuff that as they came in through the week, we kind of scrolled it away just for tonight. We put out a little preview video of some of the stuff we have. We got Instagram ready. Woohoo. You need a holder?
Yeah.
Well, there's this one, but it's kind of big. I don't know if it'll work for you.
I just want to see if anybody asks anything.
Hopefully everybody's having a good night. One quick little second. I'll pull up my personal page in case anybody is wanting to comment from there so I can keep an eye and respond. All right.
Shouldn't be this difficult.
So we have lots of new stones, lots of cute new little items, and you can see some of it between Colleen and I.
Coffee and tea stuff too. New.
Yes, because it's like hoodie season coming up, and
We're excited.
I'm excited for that. So if you're new to our selling events, anything that we put up, Mark, just chat in the comments, sold what it is that you would like. We will make a pile with your name, send us a DM with your email, and we'll send you an invoice. Let us know if you can pick up in store if you need it shipped. But it's that simple. And with that, what do we want to start with?
Start with the Angelite. I love Angelite. And you have your name on one of these palm stones that you haven't taken home yet.
Right.
I screamed at her when I took it out of the box and she wouldn't put it down. I'm like, well, just take that home with you.
And it's still here. And she puts it right next to
there.
me.
So Angelite's really great for spiritual awareness. If you have anybody that's passed
the Instagram.
Hey, I'm not the only one that
can't do
it. We don't see it on Instagram.
I know. Here we go. Instagram.
There you go.
I'm gonna double it, guys. There we go. So we have the palm stones and we have pyramids.
Yeah.
I was hoping the cameras would be so close you wouldn't have to watch me do this. Sorry, guys.
Oh, and polish cups. Polish cups. These are really pretty. Oh, I'm not doing any better than you.
It's that extra camera for Instagram that gets us every time.
Instagram.
We're gonna figure this out eventually.
But it's very calming. Good for connecting with past loved ones and your psychic, your spirit guides, any angels. It's very peaceful. If you're going through some rough stuff, these first two crystals are the go-tos as far as I'm concerned. For calming,
It's kind of my favorite. I know a lot of people talk about amethyst, and if somebody comes in and they have anxiety and a lot of worry, I feel like I need to be getting closer to you for poor Instagram. But I'm still not even on there. I'm the ghost voice talking.
On top of each other because
you can see my shoulder now. But if somebody comes in and they're having a lot of anxiety issues, stress and tension, I always tell them to pick up and hold a piece, and they almost always feel better.
Or grief too. It's very good for grief. If you're grieving over something or someone, it's very good for that as well.
Yeah. So the palm stones, as you can see, we'll show poor Instagram first because I neglect them all the time. Nice size, and they're a pillow shape. I'll show everybody else. These are 16. So if you need an Angelite pillow, we've got
There's-
we got five?
Five.
Five.
Yeah, 5.
So if you would like one, just let us know. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Pamela. And we'll set one aside.
The palms are,
The palm stones are 16, and they're a nice thick,
yeah, they're good
size. Really, and that's why they call them palm stones, because they really are meant, right in the palm. There we go. Poor Instagram. I'm sorry, guys. So they're 16 each, and we have 5 of them. We have one pyramid.
Yeah, just the one.
Pyramid, as you can see, nice shape. Now pyramids, and this is 20 if you'd like an Angelite pyramid. Pyramids are pretty good. If you were doing grid work,
Yeah.
or if you were doing healing work for somebody, putting their name down and then putting the pyramid on top of like their picture or their
Yeah.
name, because the shape funnels the energy down.
Mm-hmm.
So really good.
Yeah, and there's only one of those. They didn't even have anymore.
Yeah. Oh, Sandra will definitely put a palm stone aside.
Excellent.
You want to talk about
Yeah.
the point real quick while I
So
start?
then the
Sandra's?
polished top, we have 3. They're all about the same size. You can see on Instagram. These are really pretty. These are 22. It's a good size piece. You see, I mean, that's a good size. You can also use these in grid work, or meditation. Set your intention underneath, write it down, put that on top. Just love Angelite. Just it's one of my favorites. There's 3. I don't think there are any more. There's 3.
Hang on, Instagram. I'm gonna try and fix the camera issue if we can a little bit.
We got you all set, Sandra, on your palm. How's everybody on Instagram doing? Anybody has any questions? I can see, so.
We're gonna try this. Sorry, Instagram. I feel bad that you don't get to see when we do. And I don't want you looking at the bottom of my arm the whole time. So we're gonna try and
Is
fix
it
this. And if you
sideways?
see us leaning like this, it's because we have Elaine.
Sideways.
Oh man. I was hoping.
You can't flip Instagram.
Instagram, you won't let me flip you.
But we're both in the picture now.
We're both here, but now, hang on. Okay, so we're just gonna have to do this, possibly. But now we're covering the eye. Hang on. If I hold it here, sorry guys, this is really weird tonight. That's not too bad. Right
That's a
about
little bit
here.
better.
Sweet, but you're only gonna look at me now, so that's okay. Poor Colleen.
I got all dressed up for nothing.
But you get YouTube and Facebook.
Oh. Oh yeah, I'm another side. I'm not on Instagram. That's it. Okay.
All right, so lepidolite.
Yeah, lepidolite again is goes really well. These 2 crystals go really well together for all of those issues: calming, anxiety, grief. It's a perfect. Lepidolite is a perfect healer stone. It'll stabilize your emotions, reduce stress and depression, because there's actually lithium in there. So it's really and it's the best. I just love it.
Yeah. Hey, Zechariah, over on Instagram. So fun little fact, the purple in lepidolite is from the lithium. So, which is why it's so calming,
Yeah.
and relaxing and, soothing for people. So, just holding it, you will, get the benefits, the relaxation
Yeah.
from the lithium.
You just can't get it wet because it will degrade in water. So
Yeah. So the massage points are 18, and they are double-ended with the little points. So if you do acupressure and points, you
there's
do
4.
have that.
We have
Oh, we have
4 of those.
So
And they're all that one's the kind of lighter one with some white, and then the other 3 are solid.
a
I
darker
don't know
purple.
what I can't
like
say.
aim right for the
There we
go.
because I can't see myself now. So.
So we have 4 of them. If you'd like a lepidolite, massage wand, let us know.
There's 2 of those.
And we have towers as well. Towers great for any grid work you might be doing. They're a little lighter, but they're still, the lithium. And these are 18 as well. Nice flat bottom. They sit see how well we can balance because it's on my
Yeah.
hand, but they do stand, but I'm not going to let it fall.
Also can use in grid work. Yeah,
Mhm.
those are nice.
These are nice. So again, it's the lithium that makes them purple and why they work for soothing.
You can also use lepidolite with your pets if you're doing any healing work with your pets. Just don't let them lick it, obviously, because there's lithium in it. But
Mhm.
dogs in general really go to lepidolite. They like the calming effect of that as well. I've done it for years with healing with the dogs, and,
With the puppies.
the lepidolite's a good one.
Yeah, Shanna says they seem great. They are.
Yeah.
So if you have somebody who's kind of like their worrier, I'm one of those pen clicker tactile, so if you have somebody that's always fidgeting, let them
Yeah.
fidget with lepidolite and it'll kind of soothe and calm. If you've got little ones, maybe not the ones with the points. I mean, we have
Points.
tumbled, but these are the new
They
points.
didn't have the the rounded ones. They were out of them. So
And we also have the pyramids too. So the little pyramids here, 20, and then the slightly bigger one, 22. So,
and there's six.
So we've
Six
got-
of the 5 of the 20, and then the one bigger one.
Yeah. So, 18 for the massage one, and 18 for the tower. So nice dark purple, and then we have the one that's a little lighter. So
It's
if you
very
want,
pretty. Yeah, it's very
let me know if you want a darker one or a lighter one, and we'll set them aside for you. Both of the towers are pretty even in color. These are 18 as well. It's in the mica family, very sparkly. Ooh, we got the black tourmaline.
My all-time favorite. We have a bunch of stuff.
Oh, Zach, I don't think we got any new obsidian this time. We got some new tourmaline. There'll be some tiger eye pyramids because we haven't had those in a little while. They went really quick. The light one, and I'll grab it tomorrow. Sure can. Set that one aside for Jess.
Black tourmaline is the best. The best protector, the best for not allowing a negativity near you. It's one of my all-time favorites.
Gotcha, Sandy. And
I have it buried around my property. I have it in my car. My dogs have it on their collars. I have it over my doorways. I have it on. There's always black tourmaline in my life. So we got some new
I'll be right back.
massage wands. See, these are the rounded, which are nice. I like to use the rounded. These are 15, and you can't always find these in black tourmaline. So we have 4 of those at 18. And then these are pretty cool. I haven't seen these before. Black tourmaline hearts. It's a nice shape. These are only 12, but good size. Like a palm, but in the shape of a heart. And there's 4 of those. And then cute little pyramids.
Little pyramids.
Little
if you're
ones.
needing to put some extra protection out for something.
And these are 12.
Did you do the towers
Nope.
already?
Nope.
And we have the towers. We've got 2 towers. Again, great for the gridding. Could go really well in between or on either side of a doorway
Yeah.
as well. So if you've got a door and then you've got like a little bookcases on either end, you could put them there. You could put a piece of quartz across the top of the door jamb because quartz will magnify anything.
Yeah,
So this would help put up some protection on
For
the way
sure.
coming in.
for sure.
Um,
It's most effective for healing, protecting you physically, emotionally, and spiritually. So you're covered all the way around.
I'm reading Zach. He said, "Oh, I'm dead to him since we didn't have any more obsidian."
I didn't really have anything new in
No.
obsidian.
You know what? You just shush. I'll deal with you later, Zach. So these are 18. I'm sorry, 15. It's the end of the day. I need more coffee. So 15. Oh, we have 4.
Yeah, there's a little.
Nice. It gets
there's
better.
A little.
So you can either
A
get one
little
or
chubbier
2.
one too.
He's a chunker.
Chunk. It's a
Hi.
chunk.
So you could get them separately, or if you like the idea of putting them on either side of your doorway.
Everybody needs black tourmaline. I just did. I
Mhm.
think everybody needs black tourmaline.
They're great for protection, and it holds the negativity away rather than getting so close.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people like the idea of hematite for protection because it absorbs negative, and they wear it as their jewelry, which is fine because, like, I have 2 rings all the time. Why would you want that negative getting that close to you anyway to be absorbed into your jewelry?
Did I'm sorry, did somebody take the light wand?
Yes, I got it set
You got
aside
it for
for her.
space? Okay.
Yep.
Sorry.
So this can, help keep it away before it even gets that close.
Right.
So we have 4 of those, 15 each if you need a tower. We can set those aside.
And the little palms that we have. And then we
Yeah.
had one of the big ones left.
One big one. So yeah, we've got little palms. This little guy is 7. This one's 9. And they're nice, chunky pieces. So if you like holding stones for meditation, these are nice size for that. And then we got a big one. And the big one here is 30, but it's
the last big one.
it's nice and big. And tourmaline can be hard to get.
Black
this
tourmaline,
big.
yeah. It's hard to find. A lot of times these shapes and these pyramids,
Mhm.
I know because I'm a black tourmaline hoarder, and especially when I saw the hearts, I was like, oh, I haven't seen,
Right. Yeah. Because the way it grows in those layers in that barrel to get a piece like that chunk had to be at least that big before they could even take it down,
Mhm.
which is why this piece being the size is 30.
Yeah.
But we've got one left. So if you want any of the pieces, just let us know
Let
in the
us know.
comments. We'll set it aside for you. Anybody new jumping on, because I see some of the numbers changing, just put in the comments what you might like and send us a DM with your email, and we'll send you over an invoice and let us know if you can pick up here in the store locally or if you need us to ship it out. And it's that simple. Oh, the tiger's eye, the good luck stone. Whoops, a lot of people like that with for grounding and stuff too.
Yeah.
But tiger's eye for me is always much more into the luck.
Good luck
And,
and fortune. That's what I always use it for.
Yeah. So we got some really nice flashing. Let me see if I can get the camera to do this for us. Especially like this side. It's not gonna kind of. So again, some pyramids, great for gridding and working. So these are 20 and they're nice sized. And then we have slightly biggers, only $2 more, 22. So if you need a pyramid for good luck, abundance, fortune, and it's fortune in all areas, not just wealth. So if you need abundance
And
in all
strength
things,
and confidence too. It's
Mhm.
good for kind of an empowering.
because if you think of it, tiger's eye, tigers are very, very badass. Like they're not afraid of much. So
Right.
to help with that confidence
Right.
and stuff. So the 2 big ones, 22, and then we have 3 of the slightly smaller at 20, and we can set those aside for you. That one's really pretty.
One's really pretty. I don't know if it's gonna.
Trying to get it to show on the camera with these
Yeah,
lights.
These lights
They
can't
don't
see.
help.
It's really
Flashy.
flashy.
Like all sides.
All
move.
sides are flash.
And we can't show it because the camera won't work for us. Well, it's working obviously, but not in the way we need it to.
One of these days we'll get it all together. Maybe.
We might act like we know what we're doing at some point. Until then, we're going to smile and nod and keep it right on going. The sodalite.
These are nice palms.
Nice, big, chunky.
Really?
Like this guy here, sodalite, $9.
I mean, that's the deal of the night right there.
And another one,
Yeah.
$9. And this one I think is my favorite. $9 as well. He's
Yeah.
got a nice deep blue. So what are the good properties?
So, yeah, this was they call it the poet stone, which I didn't know, because it can help you express all the things you want to say in the best possible way. So, and it's effective for ending disagreements, increases intelligence, thoughts, and gives you mental clarity. So it's a good all around for everyone.
They're 22 each.
22 each.
Really helps with communication, subtle, like
Yeah.
throat chakra, being able to speak your truth, letting that out, but doing it in that soft way to help
Yeah.
with the arguments or the disagreements.
Right.
And,
Right.
and Sodalite works really well with Chaurite. So if you are a Chaurite fan and you're looking for something to complement it, Sodalite is the way to go. They work really well
Yeah.
together. And Chaurite seems to be really popular the last like week or so.
Yeah.
Been going through a lot of Chaurite.
But the price on this, you can't beat the price. They're huge.
Yes.
They are enormous for $9.
So yeah, $9 each for these nice big Sodalite pebbles. And there's only 3.
So
So
there's 5.
There's 5? It got better. She's hiding
There's
them
5. There's 2 $5 ones.
from me. Ooh.
This one's really cool.
Yeah. That one's pretty neat.
Yeah.
The way
And
it's
this
shaped.
one too. It's really pretty. It's got more of the white in there. But those 2 are 5. That's a deal. I mean, a lot of the tumblestones that are just little tumblestones are.
Oh, so all right, Sandra, you want one of the Sodalite?
Do
Okay.
you want the big one or little one?
These are the pretty, in my opinion.
The prettiest.
Do you want the $5? Do you want the $9? $5, $9. Or if you want one of the other ones, let me know. I'm being biased. These are my 2 favorite.
I like this one. This one's my favorite.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sure. Put it in front of mine. All right. While we wait for Sandra to answer, because there's always like a little bit of a lag. We'll move them
And this is
aside.
one of the really good crystals here.
Ooh, the ruby kyanite.
Oh, this is a great one. Excellent for attunement. Increases your life force energy. It's good for Kundalini. Calms hyperactivity. I love this crystal. I think I have like 3 of these massage wands myself, because every time I go, there's always they're just peaceful, happy. You don't want to put it down.
Mhm.
When I hold ruby and kyanite, I don't want to put it down because it's
Right. Well, and ruby, like this one, you can see a lot of the ruby on this side.
This one's more of the kyanite.
Yeah. The little red flecks are the ruby.
We're gonna have to
The
get a-
$9 holla. Gotcha. Over to
$9
Sandy's pile.
holla.
Kyanite's always been one of my favorites because kyanite will instantly like align and bring back together the energy centers and energy.
Yeah.
This one here is a little more of the green kyanite than the blue, which is all okay on its own.
But has a lot of ruby.
Has a lot of ruby going on. These other ones, and the lighting in here again, but you can see the blue in the kyanite.
This looks really. It's not showing up on camera. How there's a lot of color in this one. It's just
Yeah.
not showing up.
And then these guys.
There's only 2 of those massage wands.
Yes. And actually the one lady was like, as we were unpacking these, like
$5 with a lot of white in it. Okay.
for Lisa? Sure. Lisa. These ones are so dark, but there's a lot of dark ruby in these. And there's 2 of them. They are 30. This guy is 32. This one's 36 because he is slightly bigger, but they're nice and thick as well. And they've got weight to them.
Yeah, Sandra, I do a lot of crystal. I think you watched my animal ones before. I do a lot of work with crystals and my dogs. I'll have to bring Ray in one night, and we'll have to do a video with,
Yeah.
just to show how you can use the crystals, and physically on a dog might be easier than telling
to
you.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got,
You're welcome, Lisa.
36 and 32 if you want one of these guys. The massage wands are 15 each.
That's a deal.
And you could say I want the more blue versus I want the more green.
Yeah. Because this is another one that you don't see a lot of carvings or anything in ruby kyanite.
No, and it's becoming a little more easier to find, thankfully.
Now you get like the square tumbles and stuff, but you don't see too much
in the carving.
in the carved.
And I was just really excited, like a little kid, when I found out that if you have ruby jewelry and you're not quite sure if it's the real thing or not, Get one of those black lights from Walmart, like in the pet
Yeah.
aisle. It will fluoresce
Yeah.
like bright neon red under
Yeah.
there, and so you can test your jewelry.
We did have 3 of these, and there was a lady in over the weekend that never did anything. She was a massage therapist, and she never did anything with crystals. And she picked it up and she never put it down. And she was like, I can't believe, I've never I've never done anything with crystals, and I can't. And then she even paid for it and then unwrapped it. I paid for this and was carrying it around because she loved it so much.
Yeah,
It's a great crystal.
I don't think it was even like the next one I was working on. It was like in line, and she happened and she just picked it. I'm like, well, I guess I'm doing that one next to get ready.
Yeah, she was in love with it.
Which is fine.
So
and I'm glad
it's
she loved it, and it's going to a good home.
Keep it back for today, and sorry we keep disappearing.
Yeah, we have to go to the table behind us to bring the next round of goodies.
We got a bunch of stuff, so. Oh, let's show one of this. We won't show the showstopper will be last, but let's show this one. This one's on a stand. Comes off the stand, but it's really cool because it's custom made for this piece. This is titanium amethyst. It's beautiful. Beautiful piece.
It's so sparkly.
And it's only $77. And this is a big, heavy piece.
With a custom stand.
With a custom stand. I mean, that's just...
Oh, right. I wonder. No, still too. Like, oh, hopefully it'll sit
so
right here.
that would be good for astral journeying, third eye, vitality. And it'll align all the chakras because of the rainbow.
Mm-hmm. And actually, this piece would have been a lot. Well, actually, it still is. It's celestial, or I'm sorry, Lemurian, because it's ridged and grooved the whole way, and you can see still some of the amethyst at the bottom. So it's technically Lemurian,
and that's nice because you have the natural on the backside, and then the titanium coating on the front.
I should have paid better attention. There's
The
also
record keeper.
record keepers right here on it. I was just going through and invoicing and putting out.
Yeah, we had a lot of boxes.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Well,
So-
it is almost celestial too. It looks like
Little bit.
a little
Yeah.
bit.
So a little bit smoky with the amethyst, with the titanium, record keepers, and Lemurian.
This is Christmas is coming. So if there's a special person and
And a
hey,
big rainbow right here.
there's only one of these. Like that's
If you guys don't take it, I might.
yeah, it's
Because the more that I'm looking at it.
I didn't know there was record keepers in there.
Yeah. And a nice rainbow like back up in here too. So 77, if you like it, we'll set it aside for you. And I mean, it's big. I mean, look
It's
how it is
big.
in the hand. And it's flat enough on the side that if you wanted to like lay with it and
Yeah.
you could. But there's a lot of gold, purple, blue, all sorts of fun things going on
Beautiful.
in this one. So if you like to claim it as yours, feel free.
I just love that it has its own little custom stand too.
I know. And now I took it
And
out.
it's nice that it's not, glued in there or, welded in there, because if you want to
Yeah.
meditate with it or use it for actual physical healing work, you can take it out of the stand.
Right. And then in the meantime, it sits there and looks pretty in the
Beautiful.
stand, and off we go. All right.
We have one nice big red jasper palm. Again, the color, we got to get some kind of light going on here because the color is
I have
just...
the LEDs in here.
And this is only $5. And red jasper is really good for luck and vitality, protection, empowerment. It's a great all around
root chakra work.
root chakra. Yeah, it's a good size for $5. Like I said, there's a lot of tumbles that are that much, and they're little tumbles. I mean, this is a good, and there's only
Mhm.
one. So
Right.
a lot of these, there's only one. So
We were going through and grabbing the ones, and
yeah. These aren't gonna need
I know a better
if it'll.
larvicite. Now, a lot of people like to confuse larvicite, and they'll say, "Oh, it's the black
Little-
moonstone," and it's not. It's a
little-
completely
There,
different.
see the flash? There's lots of flash in these,
Yeah,
but we don't have the
I don't have the right lighting.
we don't have the right lighting.
I'm gonna have to get on Laura Bach and be like,
Yeah,
hey, come
this-
help us with
this-
some lighting in here. And like there's a lot of flash and
Yeah, there's a lot
little
of
bit.
flash.
There we go. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, I see. Oh yeah, there.
Whoop, whoop. Flashy, flashy.
Sweet.
So these are what, 24?
And there's
Um,
4.
And we have 4 of them. So what larvicide good for?
It's one of my faves. I have a lot of favorites. It's also protective. It's also cleansing and removes toxins and negative energies, and it's very good for creativity.
The back side of this one too. Of course, it's not going to show. So creativity.
Oh, look at it's showing. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
So they're nice, thick, nice palm stones. So again, meditation. So if you're somebody who's a writer, an artist, painter, and you're just kind of sitting there and you're like, I don't know what I'm doing next, keep one of these around with you.
And they're good even to put under your pillow. That's what I do. I
Mhm.
have a lot of palms.
Yeah. So we have 4. They're all, same size.
Yeah, that's a good size. That's thick. They're thick. I think they're
Yeah, that one's got a lot going up on this ridge
and they're
here.
just really flashy. I mean, they're really flashy.
They're like the guys in the trench coats of the stone world, flashing you as you're walking by and you catch it out of your eye. Like, what was that flashing me? I wonder if Jess is still here while you're pulling the next one. I finally remember what it was that I was going to bring over, and I'm like, what am I forgetting, not forgiving. These just came in. Local artist, and she was just with us on Instagram. Black Rose create or crafts. I was going to say creation. Black Rose Crystal crafts here. This is one of her wreaths. So handmade locally here in the Cleveland area. Little amethyst that's right in the middle. You guys can see that. 60 and real feathers, not your dyed jobbies that you find at Packetans. So if you'd like one of, yay, she's with us. If you'd like the little wreath here, let us know and we'll set it aside. Except Jess, you can't claim your own wreath. That's not fun. And we'll set it aside for
Very
you.
pretty.
I had them hanging up and I'm wandering around, driving, calling,
Yeah,
and I'm like,
that's what
there was going to be something else. What was it?
I didn't know about these, so I couldn't tell her the
She
reminders.
could be like, hey, by the way. And then we have a bigger one with a quartz. It's a little more loose. So it might be a good one on the door, knocking, giving you a warning if somebody's coming up. This one's 55. So if you like the wreath, let us know. We'll set them aside. But if you're on our Instagram, the wonderful lady who made these is Space Trash, which her real name's.
She said,
I'm just going to
"Darn,
say
she
Jess.
can't buy it." But she,
Yeah.
darn, she can't buy her own wreath.
kind of counterproductive there. But these are available in the store. If you can't get it tonight, they'll be here tomorrow. We'll see for how long before they get snatched up because they're really pretty. So I wanted to throw these in before I forgot
And
again.
we can invoice you and you can come and pick it up. It doesn't have to be shipped. We can keep it
There we go.
smoky.
Smoky quartz.
Smoky with, what did we say this was? We decided it was something. These
Like a
are
chloride-ish.
big, smoky, thick.
Ooh, and this one's
palms.
very rainbowy right here.
But they have this like shock of almost lime green going through them. That's really different.
These are really dark. That's how good they are. Because usually smoky quartz, you'll find them and it's so pale that you can barely see the brown.
Yeah.
But this one
this
has a
one's like-
lot of rainbow going on here that comes around the side. Smoky quartz is really good if for people that are going through cancer and chemo treatments because it's radiation, because it's naturally irradiated. So
and then it's going to transmute that negative energy away too, and then it actually transmutes negative energy into positive energy. So and connects very good for connecting to Mother Earth. But I don't know how good these are going to see. They look real like, see the green, see those, it's almost a lime green and it's really pretty.
Yeah.
And these are 23.
Those one, and then this one little guy right here that I think is the prettiest out of the bunch.
Yeah.
He's 17 and he's got so many like dark rainbows going on. Like,
and this is really dark,
see
smoky.
that.
You know, you're
Um,
right, because I'll get smoky stuff, and it's like it's so light, it doesn't even look smoky. It's
I go
like-
to shows all the time and they'll have trays of smoky quartz. And I'm like, I can't tell if it's really
Yeah.
smoky, if it's the brown from the cardboard box
Yeah.
that it's sitting in.
yeah, and
Like,
that's
really?
not what it should be. It should be, these are really nice, really
Yeah.
pretty.
I've gotten to be a crystal snob. It's not really smoky. It's brown from the box.
Let's show some.
But these are nice.
We'll get into some of the other stuff.
Ooh, take a little break from all the rocks. But if you want one, let us know. We've got the 117 and then 3 of the 23s. We'll set them aside for you. Again, it fits really nice in the palm. And if you have somebody that is going through and they're resting a lot, this will fit very nicely in between like the pillowcase and the pillow and the bed.
Yeah, I love doing that with palms.
Thank you. She appreciates me being such a crystal snob. Not good enough for our store. Your light brown smoky quartzes.
Push that.
Right?
So look at these guys are kind of cool.
So these, I think I had 1 or 2 of these before, but they got more in the line. Well, they went really 2 snaps and around the world. Damn right. These wolves are 25 each. So there's what, 5 different ones. If you are a wolf fan or Southwestern
These are
fan,
really cool.
but wolf totem. So this one here, obviously, this one you can see pretty easily. You've got the wolves running and it's got the moon. And he's 25. You can see the face. Like they do such a good job even in the painting of
The teeth.
the face, the teeth. Like there's a lot of detail in here and the size of it. Like it's a nice size. So if you're a wolf totem energy fan, we have this one with the white wolf with the blue around the eye and the full moon. I'm pointing like you can see my hand on the side. Here we go. Dur, dur, dur.
And I'm the blonde one.
I need more coffee and food. Again, 25.
This one's my favorite.
Now that one, if you look closely, like there's 3 wolf faces on the side of the big one, you know, all
And the
howling.
moon.
Yeah.
Look
Howling
his
at the moon.
face. Look at his face. I love his face.
We haven't named these guys yet.
This is cool.
Because
I
once you
like
name
it.
them, you keep them.
Yeah,
So
we
you
keep
can't-
them on
yeah, we
teeth
can't
for-
name them.
This one's pretty neat too. This one's got jewels. Helps if I'm in the camera correctly. Really pretty.
He's really pretty. I'm
If
not
you, or if
usually-
you know somebody, like I said, and I'm being facetious, like Christmas is not going to be here in, a
soon.
minute. And if you have a friend or a relative that loves wolves, this is a unique gift,
Yeah,
And then the last one is
with all the
with all the
swirlies.
swirlies. It's black.
He's the only one that his teeth, he's not like snarling. His mouth is all the way open.
Yeah.
Like howling, which I thought was kind of cool.
Yeah. See, he's howling a little bit. If I was actually putting it in the camera, you could see that he's howling. He's not mad like the other one. That other black one is mad. He's
Yeah, he's like, who's
got
this
his
white
teeth
wolf
out.
on me? He's a
a
little, he's more protective. Who are you and did you bring me steaks? Where he's like, hey, let's all sing to the moon tonight.
Yeah, he's a happy.
We're creating backstories now
Yeah.
for the wolves.
Yeah, and soon they'll have names, and they won't be available because we'll be taking them home.
Because now we'll be attached to them and they'll have names.
Be
I
riding around
refuse-
in the car, seat belted in, and
No, in my luck, they would want to be on the dash.
On the
So
dash.
then
You
I'd
have
have to
to
figure
go,
a way.
you know.
Yes.
with a command, strip them to the.
That's right. There goes my leather dash. Because that would be my luck. Kind of like the Bob's girlfriend Skull that she wanted to like ride. And I'm like, you're going to bounce all over the place. Take out the. No, you're going in the cup holder. I argue with spirit guides and
I do too.
crystal
Like, you want
spirits
what?
all the time. Yeah. I'm like, no, not today. I don't feel
Right
like
now? But I have to. No, right now. Okay.
it. I'm like, no, I don't think so. We're not
So
doing
you
that
want to
right now.
mention the skull class coming up with Ernesto?
Yeah, so we have what is it on the 18th? A Zoom class with Ernesto on crystal skulls.
Mhm.
How to work with them, he says activate, which that's kind of like the awakening of the spirit, like what you want them to help you with and getting to know them. If you haven't had a chance on our YouTube channel, what was it this past Monday, the holiday?
Yep.
We did a live interview with him talking about why you shouldn't be afraid to work with skulls, because so many people get creeped out
Afraid.
because
And
they're skulls.
We all have one.
Yeah.
Got one in right there.
Yeah.
Not scary.
No. And I mean, and they're really good for ancestral work.
Yeah. Excellent. I was one of those people that did not
Want to work with them,
I
right?
didn't want to work with skulls. I was like, I don't like that. And I got a skull in a crystal subscription box, and it was a quartz crystal skull, and a little guy, not real big, and it was around Samhain, and I connected with my dad was in my kitchen. He really was. I felt him in my kitchen, and I'm like, and now I can't even tell you how many crystal skulls I have.
Now you're an
I'm,
addict, right?
I'm not counting them. After I counted my 72 massage wands, I'm like, I better not count anything else because I have too much.
That'd be a giveaway.
But they're really excellent for connecting with your ancestors. This one's beautiful. So if anybody is interested in taking the class,
Chevron.
and you might not have a skull, we don't have a ton right now, but we have some beauties. If you want to get one in advance of that and then take the class, you'll be all set.
This one's actually a chevron amethyst.
That one's beautiful.
Nice dark purpley grape. He's 100, and I mean, he's a nice.
That's a beautiful piece of amethyst.
Size.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter how big or small. That's why I pulled some small ones too.
This little guy's 20.
Yeah, this is a good.
He's a good moss agate, and I hope this will show, like, the depth that goes on. Like, you can actually look inside on some of these. They look clear, but really they're more like windows onto the inside of the stone.
Yeah.
So if you're into scrying, like, this one could help do some scrying work. And he's only 20. He's a moss agate. Or you put him by your indoor plants if you're struggling with your plants, because moss agate's really good at helping keep your plants alive.
Yeah.
And these ones have really nice faces on them.
Yeah, sometimes you have to be careful. Like if you look online or something, it's like
they're either too elongated, the jaws
I think that
crooked.
if I, gave my dogs a carving implement and said, "Here, carve this," they would do a better job than
Then
some
let's-
of them.
Yeah. This one's also only 20.
Yeah, that one's also only 20. So that's why I pulled. We got a couple really nice.
Yeah.
But if you're interested in taking the class, you could be prepared. And
Yeah, I mean,
Ernesta's
technically-
going to be a lot of fun. Ernesta, if you watch the live from Monday, it was pretty funny.
yeah, you can go back and watch it. If you haven't, it's on the YouTube channel. Okay. Hopefully this will show. This guy, he's 30.
There's one's got so many rainbows. It's
this
obscene.
one.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get it. Look down in here, and hopefully
Yeah,
it will.
I saw that when I pulled them. I was like, oh my, look at the rainbows.
Yeah, the rainbows that are going on in him. But he's 30. This quartz one here, nice face. Well, they all do, because I handpick all of them. This one's got some fairy frost.
Sandra wants the moss.
The moss, sure, Sandra. And then this guy, and they all have their own little.
They all have their
personalities.
personalities. They really do. This is crazy. Look, it looks like a I wish that would
Yeah.
show up. Maybe I
Yeah.
don't. Maybe they'll just come home. With
Come
me.
home with you.
But I wish that we could catch the.
But Ernesto's Crystal Skull class, it's on Zoom. So, anybody from anywhere can take it. And if you're looking to get in touch with skulls or ancestors or even personal work, because once you really start working with these, like we have Bob,
Yeah.
he'll tell me about myself if I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And he's usually right, but I'll still withhold his tequila for a day because that's just how I am. He's not going to tell me what to do, damn it. But feel free to join us on the class, the Crystal Skull class. He's going to go back to pretty much focusing on the Star Alliance and the Star Seed, all of the different angel alien, which technically angels are aliens because they're not of this planet, so they qualify as an alien. But he's going to pretty much be focusing on the Starseed Alliance and all of those different beings. Might be the last time that he's going to do the Crystal Skull class. These-
Let's get some tea.
I love these little guys. Tea for one, Witch's Brew. And we have one of this one and one that says freaks like me drink tea. So you take your top off after you pour your tea and you drink it out of your cup. It's adorable.
It's adorable.
I love these things. And we're getting into the hot drinks and hoodie weather, which I'm so freaking excited about. because
Yeah.
it's my favorite time.
And we're hoping to have a tea day coming up before the holidays.
Yes. So the tea house that we would normally do the tea party down the road, any of you that have joined us, I've asked Tea Lady Anna to see if she could come down and do like a tea tasting tea party here in the store in the holiday time. So if you've thought about, gee, what does your Gemini tea taste like? What does your
Yeah.
healing tea taste like? Like hopefully here soon you'll be able to come experience it.
Also, good Christmas gift.
Yes.
For any tea lovers or coffee tea lovers.
And they come in these adorable like hat boxes.
I think it's, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's ready to gift.
Yeah.
Really ready to gift.
So yeah, it's 38, nice porcelain, fine bone china, but it comes in a box like this and it's nice and sturdy. We left the other one in the box just because I can never get anything back the way it comes out. So
All wrapped up.
all ready to go. You could just tie a ribbon around this
Yep.
and it would be
A
ready.
beautiful gift.
If you weren't keeping it for you, because I would probably keep one for me.
Yeah, it's probably,
But this adorable little set goes in a box like this and they're only 38.
and that's a very unique,
I know.
very unique gift, I think.
I got one of each because I'm like, are they going to be as cute in person as they look?
They're
online?
adorable.
And they are. I don't know if I want to share these. Mine, I tell
Get
you.
one quick while they last, because
Before I take
it
them
could be,
home.
I want this cup because I'm a coffee drinker. We also have these. So we got the coffee, and these are really nice. They have the travel lids, and it's was that porcelain too, or is it ceramic? It's a ceramic, good size. Also unique because usually these things are aluminum or
Yeah.
So it's hard. You don't find a lot of glass. There's also for all the cat lovers, Perfect Brew. Again, the travel top. Good
Nice and
amount.
Nice
They're
and
heavy. That's a solid mug. And I think we only have one of each or two of each, excuse me. Of
Two
those
of
are only
each.
2 designs and two of each. And these are only 20.
I mean, they hold quite a bit.
That's a good size.
I mean, it
mug.
goes, it's not like there's a fake bottom and it goes all the way down.
And it seems like it's double walled because there's there's a lip and then it's pretty thick. So
Yeah, it's like a wall within.
you're
a wall.
not going to burn your hands, I don't
And
think.
the top fits really nice and snug in there to where
Mhm.
it's not going to leak on you.
Yeah, that again, good gift for anybody that likes
Kitty
coffee or
cat's
tea.
so cute.
Kitty cat is kind of cute. Okay,
might only
get
be
these
one
while
left.
they quick because there might be only one of each one left.
By the time I'm done, right?
She'll take the kitty cat one and I will take the other one and then there'll only be one left and then
Then what are we gonna do?
lots of these are there's the purples and then some of the more teal.
I was debating when I was putting the price stickers on these. Like this one, I'm gonna pull the sticker off.
Some of them have really good
because these are nice, like rainbow fluorite, and they're tiny. They're only 12, and I want you to be able to see
the
what
color
is going
is
on.
unbelievable. There you go. Just don't drop it.
Yeah. Whoops. Is it working for Instagram? Maybe not.
Well, no, you're shining the light in their faces.
Sorry, guys. So not coordinated today. It's a little bright, but there's like the blue, the purple, the
Definite
green.
lines of striation in these. I picked
So, and these little guys are only 12.
and they
These are definitely like when you come in and look at these, you're going to want to hold them up and really look at them and see. Like this one, it almost looks like it's blank because there's so much of the lighter color like filling in there, but it's definitely full of color. Look at that. Works for Instagram.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
You can see all the color. Like that one's got the yellow, the blue, the purple.
See if you can get it in the camera a little bit better. So, I can't see because it's behind
in this way.
Hopefully it's there. There.
Use the
Really
light
nice
that's
banding.
right
Look at
behind my
that.
head.
Really pretty.
Yeah. So these guys are only 12.
1, 2. I think we have 12. Yeah, we have 12.
So if you're local and you want to come in and take a look at these,
them.
because there's a lot of different color.
But you can't go
variation.
wrong if you want one shipped. You will not be displeased. They're really pretty. That one's real purple. See, some of them are real purple, and then some of them.
I need to do it
are
left
teal.
handed. So these are
That's beautiful.
really awesome. But again, these are only 12. And did we write down what fluorite is good for?
I did.
Do you have rocks hiding it?
Probably.
Rocks hiding with the.
Oh, good dreams. If you sleep with it under your pillow, it will help you to have good dreams. So if you're somebody that's maybe having nightmares or you don't sleep well, and this is a good size to put under your pillow. It's psychically protective, which is very interesting. So that's another good attribute. And it also wards off negativity, which everybody needs.
So there's a lot of pretty colors in these. And normally, like, to get so much color in fluorite,
It's way more money. That's
Yeah.
why I grabbed so many, because I was like,
and it's usually just green.
it's just green.
Nothing against green, but
It's like translucent green.
if you
Okay.
can get other colors, why not? Maybe that one. I'm going to bore you guys with all these little fluorite
they're
pieces because
they're
they're so pretty.
glorious. They are.
And each color gives different healing ability. Because I think it's purple or is it yellow that helps a lot with like teeth. I can't remember.
I don't remember which one, but it is very good for.
You know, so you get all of these little colors going on in there. So if you've been looking for some rainbow fluorite and it's not just green,
Yeah,
we got them for you, and they're only $12,
they're gonna go fast. I think,
especially with the
because
weekend
people
coming up.
will let you look at them and then say, "Okay, now we got some killer Celestial in." I mean, I'm in love with all of it. Just beautiful. It's become a new favorite of mine. I've just really drawn to it. I have a lot of it, and that's not something that I ever had. And it just like in the past couple months, I'm just like,
And the cool thing with the Celestial, like, you'll get so much different little sediment and depth going on, to where if you do like scrying and you like something different, like, these are always good ones to kind of stare into, because of the depth that's going on. And in some, I think it's some of the books, like, they'll call this one kind of like a shaman stone because of that.
that piece is huge, and it's only $13.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
$13
$13.
For this big piece. And honestly, this one I think is my favorite out of both of them, or out of all
like-
of them. There's a bunch of them.
I like this one, but I like this one too. And this one that I first showed is 19, and this is, I mean, I got long fingers. This is a big piece.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look online, you won't get anywhere near these prices.
No. And like, this guy is a little darker, a little more with the smoky going on.
That's almost like a real nice specimen piece, like you would a collector piece because of that flat side. And then because I picked it up, I had it setting
Yeah.
like that. So the way that the darker part's growing on there is pretty cool.
Yeah, because here you can see, you know, how they started growing separately. And this big piece is only 19 as well. When I first started hearing about Celestials a few years back, before we even came down here to the bigger store, you know, the thing was that these were created when Earth was created, and that the ancient knowledge of creation is like locked in here. And that's why it's layer upon layer, because it's all of the history of mankind, like, in these stones.
I have a big hunk under my pillow.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I think it's, and there's a little bitty one for 10. It's not little bitty. It's still
a
huge piece.
decent size for
And then this one is just
the mama.
beauteous. Get that good side. Look at I mean, that's what Celestial's known for, that growth formation. And this piece is huge. It's $42. It's huge. It probably weighs a pound. Pound and I mean,
Easily.
it's just beautiful. From Brazil. Really, really nice. And I don't think
Really
once
pretty.
people realize they're here, they're going to last, because especially at these prices, because
Yeah.
they're
You know, you've got your triple points going on
Yeah. just beautiful.
here. Now the up close buyer in me is going, what do we
yeah.
have going on in here? perfect
She's gonna keep the
triangle.
one on the with the record keepers and the,
Like, how bad do you
she's gonna
want
keep
it?
that titanium piece.
You're gonna have to
She's
fill out
getting
an
as bad as me.
application. We're gonna go through some interviews. Right?
I don't think
Um,
anybody was this.
But rainbowy right in here. Okay, they don't want to be bored watching me ogle rocks.
All right, we got something really special here.
Keep that one.
1, 2. It's the 13-sided one. You want to show, and I'll read.
We have a couple of Vogels,
This one's a 13-sided.
which is around this way. All of these little faceted sides.
So it's very good for meditation to connect with your past lives, which is interesting. I have a number of Vogels, and I didn't ever, really research what each number of sides was good for until today. And I was like, oh,
Well, look at that. So this one is 39. And I'm just going to point out real quick that it's got like its own little naturally made imperfection right there on the point. You can see. The other one we left taped up because you want to protect it. But a lot of fairy frost going on inside there. So another good stone for any type of scrying. I like the stones that aren't completely perfect and clear. One, because it's a stone because it's naturally imperfect. But two, I mean, if you like to just kind of gaze and scry and let your mind wander and talk to the stone, you have scenery to work with that you can get lost in.
Also a really good price point for Vogels because they're hard
Yeah.
to find and they're usually hundreds of dollars.
Weren't they started for computer work, for electronic work? I thought because it's named after a guy, like an
Yeah.
engineer type guy.
I was trying to read that, but then I had to do the 99 other things. So I was like, I better not sit here and lose myself in reading about Vogels and actually.
So what's the 12th sided?
So the 12-sided one is used in transformation efforts. So if you're trying to,
Let go of
transform
some
yourself,
stuff.
let go of some stuff, heal some stuff, this would be the one that you would want for that.
And see, this one right here has a little imperfection to it that actually goes inside. So the whole journeying into the crystal and kind of getting into the spirit of the crystal and asking, for help, you would go right in through there. But otherwise,
good for healing too, healing work, Reiki, pinpointing, especially if you have somebody that you wanted to really pinpoint something on, like a tumor, cyst, or an area maybe where they have cancer, because you can really pinpoint that energy with a Vogel.
Right. And a fun little fact I'll point, because sometimes I see it here in the store. When we leave pieces like still taped or slightly wrapped, like leave them like that until you buy it, because we're protecting the points, not only for you or for other customers. So don't, unwrap and then, chip. It's just kind of like good etiquette.
Yeah.
And like when we have the semi-rough pieces and there's that paper towel around the bottom, like leave that there. We're protecting the matrix. So if you go into other stores, quit unwrapping the stuff.
Yeah. It's a pain.
But we have one of each. So this one's 34.
Yeah, there's only one of each. There's 112 and 113.
And the 13 one is 39. He's a little chunker, shorter but fatter, longer but skinnier. Yeah, a little chunk. You want to show off your votive holders?
Yeah, I've got some. Some ruin votives, votive holders. They're 10.
Made by Colleen.
I etched them. I got the glass dust in my eyeballs, just so you can have a candle holder with ruins on it. But unique. Again, great gift item if you know somebody that's into ruins.
Did you pull the Hecate one?
Oh, she's over here.
There's one Hecate votive holder for all of our.
These always sell. These always go when I vend, and she's beautiful. Love her.
So how much are your votive holders?
$10.
Handcrafted, made by a local lady. You actually know who made them, not off of a conveyor belt.
Yep. Didn't come from,
China. Came from Colleen.
Wadsworth. Like exciting Wadsworth, Ohio.
Right. Well, you were describing a pretty exciting.
It was exciting last night, and I didn't even want to know about it. So and I got
Cops
that
chasing people.
ring alert that somebody was stabbed in the carjacking and all. And I'm like, this doesn't happen in Wadsworth. It's like, yeah, we don't have that kind of stuff in Wadsworth.
Oh, we're losing Instagram. So Instagram, if you want to join us over on YouTube or Facebook, we still got some stuff to go.
We got some stuff.
Yeah.
We got a lot of stuff, and we haven't shown the showstopper yet. That's the last thing.
Right.
Anybody's a collector out there, we have the piece for you. Anybody that's into rose quartz, again, everybody needs rose quartz. There's only one of these, $15. Good size, palm. Try not to drop it.
Self-love.
Heart, your heart stone. Good. Love, healing. It's just great. Good price on that because it's and it's pink. It might not be showing up so pink there, but a lot of times that's another one that's washed out is rose quartz. You see it and it's like, is this quartz or is this rose quartz?
Right. Like I think it's pink. Put it on white paper. Is it pink? So only 15. If if you or somebody that's really struggling with liking yourself, loving yourself,
or healing from a hurt heart, from a breakup or
Relationship.
loss, grief.
That's a great stone.
That's the one.
And it doesn't have to be given to you from somebody else. Like I've been hearing that rumor
So that's
about
going around somewhere because people keep saying that, I can't buy this for myself. Well,
Yes,
yes, you can. You can buy yourself an opal. You're not going to be cursed.
You can buy your
That's
own
the biggest
rose
one.
quartz.
People are like, I can't buy my own opal. I'm going to go to hell, or I'm going to be cursed, or
Buy
I'm
your own
going to
opal,
die.
buy your
or
own
something.
tarot deck.
You can buy your own tarot deck too. We have a lot of those.
But here lately, like rose quartz is another one. Like, I can't, it needs to be given to me so it'll be stronger. It was already given to you because it came out of the ground. Mother
Came out
Nature
of
said,
the
"Here,
earth."
have this."
And I don't understand this. These are really cool. And I learned something that I didn't know
About the serpentine.
Yes.
These have really cool coloring on
I
them.
was like, I'm going to need some of that. I probably have some, but I'm going to need
It's a little
one of
easier
these.
to model. I only have to do one camera now. It's on.
So it's very protective against both bad luck and malicious behavior. If somebody's, being mean to you or whatever.
Do you have to throw them for them?
No, but the part that I didn't know is it's even against dark magic. They're protective against dark magic. And I was
Really?
like, I need a boatload of those. Dispels negativity. Beautiful. The color, again, we have to get a light because the colors are not showing up. This is vibrant green.
The green, not so bluish.
Yeah. They're really pretty and they're huge. That's huge.
Yeah, and they're only 14 each. If you need, a septarian soapstone. Oh, I'm sorry, serpentine. That's what I get for trying to read upside down. Serpentine. I'm sorry, serpentine soapstone. 14.
Lisa wants to know how hard do I hit someone to get rid of the negative energy?
Depends on where you hit them.
And don't waste a crystal. Just get a rock. Like a real, just go on the driveway and get a rock and throw that. Don't break a crystal.
Listen to quite a lot of serial killer podcasting. Yeah. Probably more than I should.
Yeah, I watch a lot of murder documentaries. I'm a documentary hoarder. I just love documentaries and mostly on murderers and stuff like that. So
but it's funny, like most true crime fans are female. And they theorize it's because, we're trying to figure out what not to do. Yeah.
So it's educational.
We're either sympathizing when the mom loses her shit and kills everyone because they didn't do their homework, they didn't put their dirty laundry in the hamper, or anything else we all bitch about, or we're trying to figure out like what not to do to be caught, by the creepy guy down the road that everybody knows there's something wrong with them, but you can't put your finger on it. So serpentine soaps, the slightly bigger one, 16, otherwise 14. So if you need some help dispelling, keeping away negative energy, we've got the 2 here.
Oh, this is really cool, and you better jump on it because there's 2 of them, and she wants one, and I want one. So I think you better just say you want it.
Did that one get enough light?
I don't know.
Oh, it needs to be charged. Solar
bat
lantern.
light.
They do work because I was playing with them yesterday, and I probably ran the battery out, and they need to be charged again.
This is awesome. Look at that. That was just awesome.
It's adorable.
And it's big. I mean, look at this. It's big.
Right? They're $40.
Beautiful.
They have a nice big hook, so you can hang from anywhere. Here, That way they can see the hook.
Sorry.
So can hang off of like anything on your porch in your room.
Mhm.
It's nice and lightweight, so you don't have to worry about it like ripping down.
Yeah, it's
Um,
not heavy at all.
And when this is lit up, because of the type of wiring, they look like little fireflies or whatever in there. So this is definitely
Yeah,
not
'cause
something to
it's
light
the-
your room, but
You can see all the little wire strands. So like little LEDs. So it's not just
Yeah.
like a bulb, it's gonna be all the little twinkly lights.
yeah. Only grabbed two
Only
because I
two.
wanted to make sure they were going to be as cute as I thought they were going to be.
And they're cute.
And they are. Because who doesn't want a bat that you don't have to like feed? Me.
Doesn't have rabies either.
No rabies. And you don't have to wear the special gloves so you don't damage their rabies when you touch them. We did get in some really cute triple moon frames. So, you and your best friend's picture can go right in here. Has the fixture for either sitting on the desk or hanging on the wall. These are really cute. We took it out of the box. I have to go find the box to see how much he is. Hang on, there's one near me. 25. So triple moon frame, 25. We've got like 4 or 5 of these if you need one. You can see all the nice like Celtic work on it, and it's got like that patina look. So it has that nice antique patina.
Another gift idea.
Right. Cute little idea. About 5 of these available if you need a little triple moon frame. Now we've had cauldrons in before, but the new thing is they finally got ones that have the Om symbol on it. It was always either plain, the pentacle, the triquetra, or the triple moon. Now we have the Om. So, if those that might have yoga studios or want a less obvious, kind of witchy looking thing, but you don't want plain. We have, I think there's 3 of these of the Om cauldron, and they are only 22 still. So we on a side note, the cast iron cauldrons are finally coming back in. So if you need
Yeah.
a cauldron, they're
And we
starting
got
to
some
come in.
mini ones back in too.
Yeah, the
mini-
little like 3.5 inch
Yeah.
one. So Om cauldrons, new thing. Glad they finally got that
Yeah.
for
That's
great. The office. Less likely have to describe what that is to people.
These are really kind of cool.
Whoop. To go with all the coffee I drink in the amount, cauldron mugs. And I mean,
Really pretty
they're
glazed.
deep.
Glazed on the inside. Pretty aqua color on that one. These are
They're on-
18.
They're only 18.
We decided these are like going to be our soup mugs for this
Mhm.
fall. So
So we have one that says witch's brew.
one that says witch's potion, and that one's real pretty. Kind of a deep rose color on the inside. It's a really unique moon magic. It's got the triple, the pentacle and the triple. This one's like lilac colored on the inside, but you can't really see. And then
I do get, or wow, I speak English. I
You get-
did I did get some
we didn't
charcoal
even have wine. I was complaining again. I'm like, you didn't bring the wine again? Every time I come, we
Right.
don't have wine.
because I'm like, show up, be on time,
Like
do
she
this, do
was
this, do this.
Nipping into something.
And then like the planetary alchemy.
This one's really pretty because it's and again, we got to get a light. We got to get something over here. Real deep blue. Trying to see if it'll on the inside.
Womp womp. That's a negative. I'm getting that to show.
But these are enormous. I mean, this is great.
Mhm.
It's great if I put it in the camera.
In front of my
It's-
face.
Look, it's
Whack.
the size of my head.
Right, yeah. I mean, can of soup,
Can of
the amount of
stew.
coffee I drink would fit in here.
That's too much coffee.
And because it's, like this one, you could put wine in there and you could just blame it on the color of the inside of the
Could
cauldron.
have if somebody would have brought some.
But I've got 2 or 3 each of these. So,
I want to say there's 2, but unless
2?
there's some hiding somewhere.
okay. So these just actually came in today, like out of the box, like the mess of
Yeah.
the shipment's still over there.
While we were setting up, so
Yeah. And then what else? I
Oh,
think these
these
are
are
kind of
really-
like the last ones, right? That we have to go through.
And we didn't do the new alchemy jewelry
Oh,
or the rutilated.
we're
tongs.
almost done.
And the showstopper.
In the show, yes.
Oh, and the little
I keep hitting the
got a
table.
lot
Sorry,
of new
guys.
stuff. These are really cool little burners. Are there only these 4 or are there more?
There's two
of each? Okay. So this one's purple with the triple moon. Really pretty. This one has the goddess with the moons. We should keep one of these and burn it up front because it's
Really pretty.
It's really pretty. And then Green Man.
I like Green Man. He's one of my
Yeah.
favorites.
They're really this one's glazed real glossy, whereas this one's a little bit more matte, but they're really unique. I'll put your key
Yeah.
light in there.
And I mean, and like this one is on both. I think they're all double sided.
Mhm.
So no
Yeah,
matter
they're
which
really
way,
really well made.
and they're only 10.
That's a good, another great gift.
Mhm.
Gift idea. You know, if you have a Reiki teacher or yoga teacher or a friend, you don't know what to get them for holidays or their birthdays.
Can't go wrong there.
That's for $10. That's a great great deal. Oh, that's another thing. This is the best pocket reference, I think. This little book is just great because it'll give you, it's just basic, but it gives you the chakra, what it's good for, what color it is. Great for carrying with you in your purse or your bag.
Going to
Going to
shows.
the
Like, what does
shows,
that do again?
And what does this do again? Because it's right there.
Or if you have a little one that's starting out
That's
and you
starting
don't
out.
want to spend money on a big book because they're only what, $9?
$9. Yes, we do sell charcoal discs. Mhm.
Yeah, I ordered 3 boxes. I got 1. So if you need charcoal, let me know. I'll set
But
one
we only
aside.
have a couple of these left because they're flying out. But I'm telling you, put in your purse, put in your bag if you're going to go to a crystal show, or
Mhm.
you know, you're going to spend a day and sit down with your collection and you're like, what is this? You don't have to go through a bunch of, you know, I love Judy Hall's Bibles, but sometimes it's like I don't have this. I can just go, okay, this is what it is. Boom, it's
Mhm.
right there
And be done.
and be done. You know, it's a great
And
book.
$9.
$9.
And we got the tourmalated quartz soap. They call them soap because of the shape, because you know, it
Yeah.
kind of looks like your little ivory bar. And
We
we've
call
got-
them palm stones because they fit in your palm, but they call them soap shapes.
Yeah.
These are
Um,
really thick. A really good, another good
Yeah.
deal because they're so thick. You don't normally see.
And you can see the nice big pieces of tourmaline running
Yeah,
through
look
it.
at the black tourmaline in there.
So, you know, the quartz is magnifying the tourmaline that, you know, is naturally in the stone. And finding a nice big piece without it being all broken up is kind of a
Yeah.
hard thing to do.
Yeah.
Because tourmaline, what do they call it? Like shedding or peeling, where it'll kind of like just fracture off in sheaths
Yeah.
because of the way it forms and grows.
And I think that's why it's hard to find the
The big
massage
round
wands
stuff.
and the spheres and the towers, because if you see it if you know what it looks like in its crystal form when it's natural, it's
Yeah, it
kind
can
of
be
brittle and
crumbly.
it grows in that crystal, you know.
in like
shape,
layers,
layers.
and it will pull apart.
Yeah, so it's got to be hard to
So you get your
Okay.
properties of tourmaline that we went
Mhm.
over before, but now it's magnified with the
magnified with
quartz.
quartz, so you cannot go wrong.
So that extra protection, which is, you know, again, and people like want to know a good protective stone. Tourmaline is always my go-to,
Mine too.
and then quartz, you know, magnified. So we've got these 3. They're 16. You know, so if you want a protective stone, that's not just the tourmaline by itself. We'll set it aside for you.
Yeah.
But there's only 3. And I think they're the last stone other than the big showstopper.
Yeah.
Big piece.
Oh, with the little
Right.
tea
So
bag thing.
some other cute little jewelry pieces coming in because you know me. I love Halloween and gothy things. So we got there's only one of this one, the cute little coffin necklace with the black rose. It's only 18 and it comes on the chain. And it's by the Alchemy Gothic, and you get the little authenticity thing. Authenticity. There we go. I speak English. With it, should you decide to take it. There's one of this one as well because I wanted to see how big it was. And it opens. Pose Raven locket.
Oh, wow.
It's a little heavier, so keep that in mind if you don't like heavy jewelry. But there is this one. This one is 60.
That's a heavy piece.
But I mean, it's really, really pretty.
And see the raven on top. It's kind of hard to see with the black.
Yeah. So this one's 60. If you're an Edgar Allan Poe fan, there we go. You see the raven?
See the raven
sitting on the book. And we did get more of the Edgar Allan Poe tarot back in. So if you haven't gotten that tarot
keeps
yet,
flying out, and it's really pretty.
And this one, hard to see, but it's actually got print from the story in there. So really cute. Snaps closed, stays closed really nice. It's not going to be flopping open on you. 60. We've had some requests for some more onks, and this one, I really like this one. Two-toned. We'll set it behind something lighter. There we go. This one's pretty. 30, and it's on an adjustable.
It's got like a slider.
Yeah,
almost like a bolo slider on the back.
So there's two of these, and they're 30.
Pretty.
If you need them, 30 each. And cute little dragon. He is 15 with the chain included. So if you're a dragon fan, he is 15. And the last one, we're going to need something light again for all of our crow fans. A little crow, and he is 22, and his chain is darker. Now the alchemy jewelry is all hypoallergenic.
It's very well made. I have like the voodoo piece because I wear it when I show Marie. I wear it when I show one of my show dogs is named after Marie Laveau. So,
almost forgot. He's adorable little bat earrings. It's got the little dark Swarovski body pieces.
And their jewelry is very well made for costume jewelry. It's very
26, and I've got two of them. So all of my bat fans, here we go. Yay! 26, and they're studs, and they've got the nice rounded pull-offs instead of those annoying little curly things that I always drop. So 26.
And you get the thing and it goes in the wrong thing, and then you can't get it off, and it's like,
and your ear's swollen and red because you keep yanking.
I'm done.
Nobody will know that it's all jacked up.
We missed these with the tea stuff, but little tea bag holders. If you were going to get the little teapot set, these go right with that because they say the same thing.
They're adorable. Those are like 6, I think, right?
They're free. They're not free.
What happened? Where they're here we go. They're right next to me. 8. And they're out of like a ceramic porcelain, fine bone china, probably. All right, our last big piece. Is it a two-hander? Almost.
This is a showstopper. If anybody's a collector, this piece screamed at me. And then when I was FaceTiming Melissa, and she was like, "Oh my God, it's beautiful. It's huge." Again, it's the titanium amethyst. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at the color. This piece is 144. It's heavy. It's heavy. This is a specimen collector piece to put in your house. I mean, that is just glorious.
And it's got a nice solid matrix bottom.
Yeah.
It's not going to come apart on you.
Sometimes when you get stuff out of a geode, it's real thin.
Starts flaking
and
away.
Flakes away, or if we're using it for meditating or whatever, you put it down, it's like the sides break off, and this is heavy. That is a heavy, heavy piece. So,
and it's solid. It's not, you don't have to worry about if you go to pick it up and it's going to fall apart on you.
No, it's I mean, look at how big it is. That's
2 hands.
2 hands. That's again a good price and one of a kind. You won't find another just like that.
Yeah.
It's
Right. So I think
Anybody
we-
have any questions? Anybody want to pull something?
Have
See
us-
something again?
Yeah, because it's after 8. Yeah, 8:30. I'm gonna run out of steam, so grab us while you got us.
It's because she forgot the wine. If she had the
I
wine,
forgot
we
that.
could have been
I
going
think
for
wine.
another-
I would be under the table
Yeah, we'd be like,
napping. Yeah, more coffee. I need to fill one of those big cauldron mugs of coffee. I like just slurp it with a straw. Yes,
Too much.
just being
Just
honest.
too much.
But yeah, these will anything not claimed will be available first come first serve in the store. If you are going to happen to be watching this on a replay, feel free to message the store and ask if certain things are
Still
available.
Yep.
And we can take care of that for you. And if not, we'll show you something pretty close or make a note and let you know if we get something like that back in.
You're welcome, Sandra. Thank you.
Sandra, should we just set these aside and you'll pick up, like, probably don't need to invoice you, right? Sandy's one of our good regulars. She hangs in there for all of our shenanigans.
You're welcome, Lisa.
If you've been in the store and you've seen the awesome tarot cloths with the bats and stuff, Lisa is the lady who makes those. So we do like to feature a lot of local artists
Yeah.
things and help out. Because why not?
Yeah.
You know?
It's better than all the, I mean, some mass produced stuff is great, you know, because it, especially in a niche market like, you know, the alchemy jewelry or something that you're not going to find everywhere. You know, that's really, it's good stuff and it's well made.
Yeah.
But if you can get local handmade, you know, I'm an artist. I make jewelry. I do collage. I do all kind of stuff. I sculpt, and you know, support an artist.
Love
It's
to see.
we really appreciate it when you do that. So
Mhm. I mean, what's that saying where it's like if you buy from big box, they don't notice, but
They
if
don't
you
know.
buy
Yeah.
from local
Yeah.
artists and business owners, like you help send their kid to
Yeah.
ballet, you help. So
helps feed me and the dogs, you know.
Yeah.
And
the hopefully one of the dogs that we get to see for like an animal.
Yeah. We'll do an animal healing crystal thing sometime.
Yeah.
Oh, Marianne's
Karen,
late.
yes, Marlene, right?
Marlene. Okay, my glasses aren't working.
Yeah. You're catching us at the end, Marlene, but that's okay.
You can
Marlene-
rewatch it and then leave a comment if you see anything that you have to have or you know are interested in. Leave a comment and we'll.
Yeah. And I mean, and speaking of another local person, like, so, you know, Lisa makes a tarot cloth, she makes jewelry. Marlene, if you've ever been to the Holistic Expo or even Pagan Pride, like she is the awesome jam lady.
Oh, I have
Um,
not, and I would like to try some jam.
Yes, her company's Gifts and Jars, I believe. I'm sorry, Marlene, it's been what dogs do you breed?
I have miniature pinchers. I wear Jack Russells for over 30 years. I've trained and shown just about everything. I groomed for 20 years, but for the last 14, 15 years, I've had miniature pinchers.
Mm-hmm. So yeah.
Yeah, local handmade is the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a lot of local handmade here.
Here, yeah. 'cause, like,
Candles, soap. Your
Like-
mom makes all those candy goodies that everybody loves.
yeah, and like
These
this is a
new
new wreaths,
wreaths.
from another local lady with stones that were, you know, that she's even gotten here. So I mean, your stones are coming, you know, from a hand picked,
Yeah.
well liked. This one's really pretty, but I like this.
I
one
like
with
the little one.
feathers.
I like the little one.
So you know, just
I mean, that one's pretty, but I really like the little one's resonating with me. It's very pretty.
You know, real feathers that she picks up while she's out and about with the amethyst in the middle. So you know, it's unique. You're not going to see another one of these
Yeah.
hanging on your friend's wall. You know, because she went to Target too and grabbed it.
Right. I always appreciate I always appreciate any gifts, but if somebody gives me a gift that's somebody made, I appreciate that more because somebody put their kind of heart and soul into it, and it's not, you know,
There's
anybody can go to
thoughts.
Target or Walmart or
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, there's thought and intention, and sometimes struggle because you know I know some artists like you start making something and then you tear it apart because it's
Yeah. Especially
suddenly
if you're a
not speaking-
Capricorn like me. Oh God, perfectionist.
So you know, support local artists, help them.
We have
know.
candles, we have soaps, we have the candies,
They have the
the
paintings.
tarot cloths, paintings.
There's even a couple of
My
the
jewelry.
decks.
There's some of my jewelry here and my aromatherapy with the crystals in it.
Mhm.
And my little votive etched candle holders.
Yeah. I mean,
Uh,
there's quite a bit. Like all of the artwork hanging on the walls, all local,
Yeah,
be it
local.
JD, Nadine, Indigo Violet. So we try to help out.
And let's not forget Joan, because winter is coming. Okay. Like winter is coming and Joan knits the best stuff ever. She knits these crown headbands and hats and scarves, and they're amazing. I
Yes.
wear mine all winter, even in the
And if we're
fall.
lucky, she makes the dragon scale
The dragon
gloves.
scale gloves. We'll have to get some stuff. We'll have to show some of her stuff. But I get more compliments on my little crown because I live in it in the winter.
Right.
Everybody's like, "Where did you get that?" Because it's unique. You don't.
Mhm.
It's not something you'd see at Target or Walmart. It's handmade.
And those little medicine crochet bags, she makes those too. Greg's wife, the Rita Greg,
stained glass.
she does all of our stained glass and the thin ones. that have
the furniture that Nadine painted too.
Yes.
Yep.
So,
Thank you, Sandra. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. I love my mint pins too. They were riot.
Sandra, you'll have to tell us what you're thinking of making. But probably, and local artists, local authors too. So we have local author
Yeah.
books, which books can be a little tricky sometimes depending on where they're published. And
Because you can't get them through the bigger publishers. They're self-published or
print on demand's always a little more tricky and a lot more expensive.
Yeah.
Print on demand, which unfortunately some of the coolest tarot decks and oracle decks that I see online are print on demand, and you can't really do the wholesale with them because even to contact where they're having them printed, like my cost is $40-50 for the deck, and I'm like, there's no way I
you
could
can't
turn
mark
around
it
and
up
sell it.
yeah, make
Unfortunately, but I get it. But unless you ladies have any questions for
Yeah.
us, I'll keep everybody's piles over here, stop in, pick them up since I don't have to ship anything out. And rather than making invoices, we'll just take care of it when you come in.
And again,
which is
anybody just
perfect.
catching up or watching rewatching it, if you didn't get to catch the live, if you see something that you really liked, leave a comment or message the store and we'll see if it's still available. We could pull it for you if you can pick it up, or we can ship it.
Yep. Mailman knows me well.
But a lot of these things are pretty, like the Celestials and the two big titanium pieces are pretty unique, and there's only what we have. So
Yeah, we'll just move this divider thing tomorrow on the table first.
yeah, and leave everything back here. So
because I'm kind of too lazy to go put it away. Is what it really is. I'm gonna let the weekend shoppers take care of it for me.
so that's where it'll be if you're gonna come in. And well, you're very welcome, Sandra. It was fun. We had some good
Yes.
stuff tonight. We had a
Yeah.
lot. We got a lot in.
We did.
We got a lot of stuff.
I was kind of worried. I'm like, I don't know if we're gonna get through it all, but we got it.
We did.
We went over, but we got it. All right, ladies. Well, thank you for joining us. And not sure what our topic is for next week yet, but we'll take suggestions.
Yeah, if anybody has any ideas, if there's something that you want to learn about, or crystals we want to see, or something we haven't covered yet, let us know. We're happy to do a live with that. We get some good suggestions.
Yeah. All right. Well, have a great night, everybody. And yay, the weekend's coming. See everybody soon.
Night.
Night.